New solar-powered Bitcoin miner launches operations despite difficult market. Aspen Creek Digital will host miners from Galaxy Digital at its new data center in western Colorado. Look at that. Beautiful. If only we could be there now. Despite the current bear market for crypto, a new Bitcoin miner has started mining at a 6 megawatt solar-powered facility in western Colorado. Aspen Creek Digital Corporation, ACDC, nice, bro, was launched in January of this year, and its mining operation is co-located at a solar farm that has a capacity of 10 megawatts. The goal of the company is to start with mining Bitcoin at its data center and eventually offer computing services to other businesses, according to a statement shared with CoinDesk. The Colorado Data Center will run S19 Bitcoin mining machines and will be co-located with a 75,000 square foot R&D and fulfillment facility. The facility will serve as a centralized testing, maintenance, storage, and training hub for ACDC's future computing infrastructure. The miner is entering the industry at a time when the existing miners are finding it difficult to remain profitable with the decline in crypto prices. Hash rates near all-time highs, a tightening capital market, higher power costs, and supply chain issues. However, ACDC said it was able to raise enough cash ahead of time to secure the required switch gears and transformers for 240 megawatts of capacity, according to CEO Alexander DaCosta. Quote, we wanted to make sure that we had the appropriate infrastructure on hand to build out our first phase. So for our projects, now we actually have more than enough, end quote, she told CoinDesk. Crypto-focused financial services firm Galaxy Digital was impressed enough by the miners' management team and power-first approach that it allocated some of Galaxy's own miners to be hosted at ACDC's Colorado site. The best time to build is a bear market, and people shouldn't be afraid of the market conditions. They just have to make sure they're doing it appropriately and effectively, Amanda Fabiano, head of mining at Galaxy, told CoinDesk. And this is something I've been telling people for a while. This is the opportunity phase. Look, we're usually hitting 500 to 600 concurrent viewers. In the last 2 days, we've been hitting 200 to 300 concurrent viewers. That means people are dipping out. The guys that are here, the few of you that are left over that'll be hanging out through this bear market, this is the time that we find the opportunity. So it's okay. It's okay that everybody's scared. This is good news, okay? Fabiana said that she has seen many miners try to raise money first and then try to find operation sites and power sources. However, ACDC did the opposite by figuring out the power and infrastructure first. Awesome. That's also what I'm working on right now as well. So I'm glad to see that that is the proper direction. She took to the problem of mining and spun it on its head and looked at it from a different perspective, which is really special, Fabiano added. Aside from the Colorado data center, ACDC is also developing Bitcoin mining sites across Texas. Its second facility, which is on track to be operational this summer, is a 30 megawatt data center capable of hosting 10,000 ASIC miners, co-located behind the meter with an 87 megawatt solar farm. And a third project is a 150 megawatt data center, also co-located behind the meter with a 200 megawatt solar farm. Although the miners' operations will be powered by solar energy, they will still be connected to the grid to have the option to provide power back to the grid. Oh my God. What are miners doing? Miners are clearly contributing to more sustainable energy and stabilizing the grid. What have they done here? They're behind the meter, but they have a 200 megawatt solar farm on a 150 megawatt data center that's behind the meter. What does that allow them to do? That allows them to provide all of that energy from that solar farm to the power grid and have ERCOT essentially pay them when they turn off because they're supplying that amount of energy back. This is absolutely brilliant and would be like my dream setup for sure, right? Although the miners' operations will be powered by solar energy, they will still be connected. Yeah, we read that. When asked about the Electric Reliability Council of Texas' latest requirement for the new large-scale miners to seek permission before connecting to the grid, DaCosta said her company had already successfully completed the procedural requirements for its second site and is doing the appropriate work for the third site. ACDC said it will be able to figure out the power sources with the help of its partners who have experience in building renewable energy power infrastructure. The renewable power developers are also part of the miners' founding group and equity investors in the company. The move to use solar as a power source comes as more miners are looking to use renewable sources of energy for their operations as lawmakers around the world scrutinize miners' energy consumption. And quite falsely, check out my video from yesterday for more on that. Most recently, Adam Back's Blockstream and Jack Dorsey's Block said they are building a pilot crypto mine in Texas that will be powered by a Tesla solar installation and batteries. Oh, of course Elon and Dorsey are just hopping in together. Elon's like, bro, I got some solar. And Jack's like, cool, man. I got some Bitcoin miners, dude. And he's like, all right, let's do it. And they're like, all right. Man, it is a little depressing as a small crypto miner to try to compete with these guys that are able to just generate these types of sources, income sources. But it is also awesome to see it coming together to basically, it's just a statement in the, like, we keep seeing this in the news cycle, right? We get the FUD that surrounds it, and then the fact, right? And the FUD in this case is essentially like cryptocurrency mining uses a ton of electricity, is bad for the environment. When the fact is we are seeing Bitcoin miners spin up basically completely renewable solar farms and providing that energy to the grid, thereby reducing the dependence on, of course, dirty energy. So the fact is completely separate from the argument against it. And you should pay attention to that because that's happening a lot more in our world right now. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Morning Show every Monday through Friday, 7:45 a.m. Pacific and 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time. You can check out more clips here, or if you're interested in checking out the entire live show, you can check that out down here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.